Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Arise Media Group is introducing a new streaming service, Arise Play, right out of the heart of Africa. The service launched this morning and boasts of the best in the worldwide entertainment from Hollywood to Nollywood. It will feature all of Arise's original productions. Arise Play has exclusive agreements with Sony Pictures, Film One, and other independent producers to ensure viewers can enjoy content from both sides of the Atlantic. Venture capital firms have invested $1 million into the service, which will see some of the most advanced technology enhance the viewing experience. Well, let's take a quick look. Well, joining us now to give us all the exclusive details is Arise Play's head of production, Adeola, Kingsley James. Welcome to the morning show, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
How exciting is this? Arise Play is launching today, and I know that I said that venture capital did invest $100 million to this. It's $100 million. It's huge.
Yes.
Tell us what to expect.
First of all, I'll say it's about time, isn't it, for something like this to come out of Arise Media Group, isn't it? What to expect? Where do I start from? So we have the plan really is to have different original content. We're building all kinds of content in Nigeria, for Nigerians, for Africans, for people in the diaspora. The idea is to have original content like Arise Playroom. I'm sure if you saw in the promo video, we have our artist, the first artist I'll say is Burna Boy. And who else, to start the production than Burna Boy, who's a Grammy nominee, isn't he? And so we have him, it's an exclusive interview with him, and then he performs as well to a live band. And then we have other artists like Dare, Thames, and the plan is to have all kinds of things happen. It's a playroom. And so anything can happen in a playroom. And then we're talking to international producers and local producers. We're coming up with all kinds of content, comedy, fashion, live shows. I mean, it's going to be like a 360 entertainment hub. And I think that's what stands us apart.
It's almost the first of its kind when you look at African streaming platforms available firstly to Africans. So when you think about that, I can imagine the process hasn't been the smoothest because you're venturing in uncharted waters. So when you look at the challenges of reaching to this point, can you identify one thing that you guys were able to overcome that you're most proud of reaching this point?
I mean, first of all, the fact that we're launching today, that's a huge hurdle to have crossed, you know. And I'm a very appreciative person. And, you know, any hurdle is good hurdle, you know. And for me, if you don't start something, you can't improve. And so the idea for us, the fact that we're even starting today is a huge hurdle that we've crossed. And it's a huge, like once again, like I say, I mean, it's about time, you know. Who else should have done it but Arise Global Network?
I'm glad you said that, because
Yes.
I wanted to ask you about content. There's lots of unique content. Well, we're hearing the words unique content flying around, but truly there really is one-of-the-kind content. When we think of Arise Fashion Week, for example, we know that the last one was in December, and that was the first time I'd ever been able to see it. I know we also were able to join in the actual hosting of it, but when you think to events like that, sometimes when you miss them, they're gone. But will we be able to go back and look at past shows like that on the platform too?
Absolutely. I mean, on the platform, we're going to be putting all the shows from Arise Fashion Week. Nice. We're also creating new content out of the shows as well. So it's not just that you can watch the shows, but we're creating other types of reality type shows from the shows, you know. That's so really going forward, I mean, I'm smiling because I'm excited about the opportunities that, you know, will come out of what we're doing in the fashion industry, in the comedy industry, in the music industry for actors. So we're actually building like a global network to be able to also put other people in the space, you know, and that I'm personally excited about.
Me too. I'm so excited about everything.
And maybe I'll have you act in one of our movies.
I don't know about that.
I can write a script for you guys.
That's fine.
But so this is the first streaming platform from Nigeria by, of course, our Nigerians. And now you have said that we're to expect like different types of content, right?
Ma'am.
Now, how does an indigenous streaming platform like Arise Play change the stereotype? I mean, we've seen everything, but I think this is so different.
Well, the fact that you'd come and you can find original content by us, for us, I think is a huge step, you know, and a huge step from the others, where we're going to be having, like I mentioned, Arise Playroom and so many other things. We have Film One in our stable. We have Sony. We have a lot of content from them. And as we speak, we're speaking to other international and local independent producers and bodies as well. So it's going to be really huge in terms of the kind of content we're going to have on the streaming platform. And really, I'm not sure why anybody won't want to have it.
Yeah, because the tagline says beyond streaming,
exactly.
Right? So it is an entertainment hub, and it's going to be different from, like, you know, our Netflix that we see.
Absolutely.
Every
We
other
also
day.
have a linear channel in the UK on Sky.
Talk to us about that.
It's for Arise Play as well. So we're also looking to not just do. So that's why I guess we call it beyond streaming. So we have a linear channel on Sky. We have a linear channel also that is going to be coming out of Africa. And so once again, we're able to connect our linear channel to the streaming network. And you'll be able to see a lot of live programming. I think that's what we hope to achieve differently. The live programs and the fact that we're also coming up with things that we really want to watch.
So when you say live programming, I want to understand that. I want our viewers to understand what that means in terms of...
Well, Arise Fashion Week last year, 30 Under 30, was a live show.
Right.
So it was happening live, and people were able to watch it live. And so those kind of programs are the kind of content we hope to achieve on Arise Play streaming network.
This is happening at a time where lots of global companies are taking a closer eye on the African continent. As Oji rightfully put it, Netflix had already invested in bringing and producing content on the continent here in Nigeria as well. In addition to that, we know you've got the likes of music streaming platforms also now putting a closer eye to the continent. Do you feel as though those types of moves are not organic, or do you because I know that you've put it in that with Arise Play, it's indigenous. This is a concept that you guys have been thinking about and working on for years. So when you have bigger companies with bigger names coming into the continent, do you feel as though they've kind of leapfrogged that organic process, or do you think this is a free-for-all?
Well, first of all, we're not in competition with anybody, you know, because what we're doing is special, what we're doing is unique. And so, you know, the market is big enough for all of us to play. What are we bringing to the table that is different is what I'm here to emphasize on, which is our original content for local people and also people in the diaspora. So Netflix, yes, all them other platforms are streaming and are there, but what stands us apart are the programs that we're going to be producing both locally and internationally.
How can Nigerians, for example, access these platforms? Because a lot of times when it comes to streaming platforms or content, VPNs are going to be used. You always feel out of the market being in Nigeria. Is that going to be a different experience with Arise Play, where there won't be firewalls, there won't be geographical markets keeping Nigerians in the country and on the continent out from accessing this platform?
No, it's a seamless process. The idea is to, I mean, at least for today and going forward, once you log in, you register, put in your details, put in your payment options, and you're good to go. We have the back end is ready, the front end is ready, and we're launching today. So 12 noon today, we're live.
So tell me something, how do you guys acquire your content? Like, what do you have to do, and what do you look out for the type of content that you put on Arise Play?
Originality.
Yeah.
Originality, that's what we look out for. What people really want to watch, those are the things that we look out for. So we're sensitive to our consumers and what they really want to watch. And because some of us are Nigerians, we know the kind of content, and thankfully we have a lot of professionals in our team, and so we're able to look locally and internationally and put the kind of content we know Nigerians and people in the world want to watch.
Well, we're looking forward to the launch today. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to log on and get on the program. Well done.
Thank you.
Adeola, you have done amazing.
Thank you very much.
For joining us.
Thank you very much for having me as well.